This channel is made possible by viewers like you. My viewers, subscribers, and patrons greatly help to keep this channel going. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for all of you. Please make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any uploads. And if you'd like to go the extra mile, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you'll get access to what I'm working on, previews of upcoming content, and even early videos, along with other tier options for those that are interested. Thank you, and now on to the video. The action RPG genre is one that I never grow tired of. Fighting mobs of enemies, leveling up, earning new equipment, all of this stuff gives the player those enjoyable hits of satisfaction that we want, and it works for those short and longer play sessions. But when done really well, that hook is set in and you can't put it down. So I just started playing Ghostlore, an indie action RPG that caught my eye because it popped up on my Twitter feed. It's one of those situations where I saw some of the gameplay, got a taste of the art style, and was like, this looks pretty good. Even better was when I got to sit down and actually play the game, and I found myself immediately having a good time with it. So yes, with Ghostlore being an action RPG, you have all of the expected elements. At the start, you select from a few different classes. I went with the more assassin-like character. Right out of the get-go, you are dropped in and fighting some enemies. I always appreciate this when a game can get me into the gameplay as quickly as possible. Attacking was fun, whether it be my normal attack or my several special attacks. Sounds were decent, and I like some of the explosiveness to some of your attacks. There is an interesting element to the leveling too. You have a grid that you can play around with. The grid will increase some stats, and then you can slot more into those grids, furthering those bonuses. The same can be said with more of your upgrades. There seems to be enough here to really allow for player customization and personalization to their individual character, allowing for those specializations within a character class too. The game has map generation when going on quests, so you can repeat the same area again, and it will probably be a bit different than before. My one critique so far is the lack of a comparison option when looking at the loot. This is something that I think would greatly aid the experience, allowing for quicker options to know if the newest piece of loot is actually better than the one you have. Yes, you can eyeball it yourself, but this takes longer. I hope something like this is added in the future. Sometimes we are looking for a game to really scratch a particular itch. You ever get in a mood for something so specific that you have a hard time really just settling on one title? There's so many games out there, almost too many, and from the amount of choices it can be hard for so many reasons. It's one of the reasons I like being on Twitter, especially for indie games. There's too many of them, too many to keep track of, too many to know which ones to try out and which ones might be asset flips. Sure, some of those bigger indies get the big media attention, but many of the indies that I actually want to check out are the ones that get passed by and missed. Ghostlore is a title that I'm really enjoying my time with. It checks a bunch of the boxes that I want from an action RPG. It's fun, addictive, and keeps the rewards coming. The bonus of having local co-op doesn't hurt as well. This might be a title that I continue to make videos on. I really like it. Have you played Ghostlore? If so, what are your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please check out my Patreon page. For just $1 a month, you can help to keep this channel going strong, and this allows me to be able to do more for my awesome audience. Please check out the links in the description and pinned comment for ways to support the channel. And most of all, thank you very much for watching.